Otherwise, how's it, Bangania? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm also nice. I'm also well. So, guys, on this video, ne, I just want to talk. I just want to talk about what I believe Valentine Day is. Um, and by the way, whatever that I say is just my opinions. Uh, it's not fact, so don't come here and just fact check things and say, oh, uh, this is what this means because of it was said by a certain type of a person. No, these are my opinions, right? So these are not factual. This is what I think according to my mind. And so according to my mind, so this is what I think. So we I think we're losing the concept bit by bit. I want to talk to young people to be specific. I want to talk about young people to be specific. I feel like we're losing the concept of what Valentine's Day is. And the reason why I say this, we just take it as one of the days that we are it's for couples, right? It's a day for lovers, right? But we tend to not understand what what does it mean for the for the couple. I mean, um what how does it have to impact your relationship? Because according to me, I would want to believe that it's not only about the couple, but it's also it's also more concentrated on the relationship, you know. So I believe it's a day where we should it's a day we should use to uh, make the relationship stronger again, right? It's a given chance, right, for us to use it to build or to make the relationship stronger again. Because yeah, you've got a boyfriend, you've got a girlfriend, but there is no special day that was given or that was provided that this is for lovers, young child. So most of the time we will go back to our anniversaries to to just celebrate the relationship. But what I believe is Valentine's Day, it's not about the girlfriend or it's not about the woman, it's not about the guy, but it's about the relationship. So whatever that we have to do, it has to benefit and make the relationship stronger. Not to say that now I have to make my woman happy because it's Valentine's Day. No, for me, you might find it bad as a woman if I say this, but it's not about you as the lady, and also it's not about me as the guy. Hi, Latonia statement. How are you? I'm also good. It's not about the lady. It's about the relationship. So we should move away from thinking that Valentine's Day is for the woman or Valentine's Day is a day for the guy, right? So my point is this thing of women always expecting things on Valentine's Day. For me, it's just something that bit by bit we're just losing the concept of what Valentine's Day is, right? Because if I have to if you and I as a lady you expect me to do something for you, and if I don't do that something for you, it becomes a problem, then the relationship will not become stronger, right? The relationship becomes weaker in most cases because of us young people. We've got our normal our culture, that is, I don't know, we just created this culture. But it gets to a point whereby if you don't do something for your lady, you have a chance of you losing your lady because of now you didn't buy her flowers, you didn't buy her the what's so called gifts and what's so not. But also I think that is influenced by peer pressure, because now you see that that couple, his partner, her partner managed to buy her flowers, what, because her partner's got financial capacity. You also want the same thing. No, it shouldn't be like excuse, it shouldn't be like that, but it should be more focused and based on making the relationship stronger again. That's what I think Valentine's Day is. Not what is happening nowadays. That now because to me it would seem like it's your birthday if you want me to buy you gifts, and you also have got money. But if I tell you that, sweetheart, I won't have money on the day, it becomes a problem. But you have money, why don't you spend it on us? It's not about you spending it on me, but it's about you spending it on us to make the relationship stronger again, so that we can bond, find some quality time out and bond, and just bring back our love. But one thing that I understand is that as young people, we also misunderstand what love is. We think that love is one-sided. Love should be, it should be looked that way. But love, it's a wholesome thing whereby both of us, as the guy, as the lady, we should participate in. So we might not share equal responsibilities in it, but much of what is done outside of us, outside of what um is outside of what is it is being a guy, or it is being a woman. It should be equally shared. The responsibility should be equally shared, because for me and you to date, for me and you to be in a relationship, I'm not doing you a favor, and you either not doing me a favor, but we just agreed what upon each other that, okay, I'm the one who courted you, yeah, yeah, right? Because I mean, it's not usual for a lady to approach a guy, which is, it's not usual and it's not common, right? And if it happens, not it's not scary, but it's kind of like, okay, yeah, yeah. If a lady approaches me and she's like, yo, dog, I really like you, I would love to be in a relationship with you. It comes as a shock that where do you get the gut and the nerve to approach me? But also, I wouldn't be critical in terms of thinking it that way, that okay, it's a problem when a girl approaches you. But no, it would be a thing, she just has the confidence, right? And so what the normal society thinks about it is that if you have a lady approaching you, then that lady is not looking for what you think she's looking for, because they they say naturally women are not that confident to approach a guy and court him. Right? But for me, it's like, okay, if she then does approach me, why not have a conversation, confiscate with her, and just see how far we can take this, right? So, my point is, we need to understand the basic principles of love. And I think from there, we can also get to understand what Valentine's Day is. Because, guys, bit by bit, small by small, we are losing things. And I just, Bon, mind you, I'm talking to us as young people, the Gen Zs. We are losing things bit by bit by misunderstanding them, right? Just like this thing in love. Wherever you are, please just ask a young person, what is love? What is love? I'll ask it as a rhetorical question, so I don't have to answer you. You can ask yourself and answer yourself in your personal space. But it's very important that we ask ourselves this, and I believe we can get to fix also the societal gaps, or the gaps within the relationships, and I'm not talking about mujolo. No, there's a reason between mujolo in a relationship. Now, when I'm talking about mujolo, if you're not from South Africa, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, don't worry. So mujolo is it's like, how can I put it? Okay, it's like an original product, né? and then there is a piracy, a, a pirated product of that original, right? So Mojolo is like a pirated form of relationship. It's not it's not the original relationship. Hello, ek is ook Afrikaans. Okay, I don't know what that means because but hello, ek. What I understand is that ek means I. Is, yeah, is. Ook, I'm not sure. But I hope you're doing good. Tips and Fortnite. Yeah, I hope you're good, brother. Okay, brother, girl. But I hope you're doing good. So Mojolo is, it's a pirated form of relationship, right? Because for me, what we usually call Mujolo, what they refer to Mujolo, I don't believe it's something that you can. I don't believe it's a relation you can use to form a household, or you can't be in a Mujolo and expect. Well, I will really, very, very appreciate, and if you also shared and let your friend know about it, I would really appreciate. I would really appreciate. I don't know how to thank you, but thank you so much, and yeah, I also before I, before I forget, I would also wish if you asked me questions like in the comment section, and then we just engagement, because this I would love for us to not not just you're looking at me listening to me, but imposing questions, and then I give my opinion on it, and then you also I also ask, and then you also answer on the comment section, and then one day we can have a live whereby we go on live together, right? That's my goal with this thing, that I would love for us to engage, all of us, right? Whoever is in the comment section, if ever you don't mind, you can pop, um you can pop probably. Okay, I don't know how we can do this, but that's the goal for me. So okay, let me just continue. We'll talk about that a bit later. So we need to understand what love is, and I believe from there we can then fix everything that comes above it or below that, because now we've lost the concept of everything. Like, I mean, I tell you now, I've heard people during this week, I've heard people saying, um, from guys to ladies. I've heard certain guys saying, "Yo, dog, I don't have money to take my lady out, and I'm at the risk of losing her." Like, so now, because as a guy you don't have money to take or to buy something for a lady, now your lady's threatening to leave you. How is that love? And where's the Valentine's Day right there? Where's the Valentine's? And I've heard certain women saying, um you know so my boyfriend doesn't have money, so this guy approached me, and he said, by the way, I'm talking to some of the people who were telling me about this thing of Valentine. So it's me just quoting them. So she was saying that so my boyfriend is broke, and this other guy approached me, and he said he would like for me to become his Valentine, and because he has a car, he has money, I accepted. And I had concerns. I had concerns because I was like, how do we build a South Africa? How do we build a community? This goes to a video that I made, that as black people, I don't think we genuinely love each other. Besides us black people, but guys, you can't say that because your boyfriend doesn't have money, now you will accept another guy's proposal to for you to be his Valentine. then which means you've lost the concept of what Valentine is. Because what you think Valentine is, you're just thinking it's all the glamour, it's all the nice things, it's all the gifts, it's all the flowers, and that's it for the day. No, Valentine is about you as a couple. It's about the couple, the relationship. It's not about you as the lady. Why are we being so selfish? For just for flowers. And then the next day the guy's gone, and then you want to go back to the same guy whom you claim you love. I also want to advise guys that buffet too, let's stop this thing of feeling the pressure from women that if you don't have a certain thing, and then your person because now women are so clever in terms of blackmail. I want emotional blackmail, but they don't talk to you, they don't tell you, but you'll just hear her saying, oh, my friend is being taken out, and I'm just chilling right here, so I don't know what to do on Valentine. And then whose problem is it? We don't have money. We have no financial capacity to take ourselves out. Let's chill and bond in the house and drink water. That's it. But because of peer pressure, influence, my friends do this, so now you call your friend, hey friend, connect me, tell your guy to plug me with the guy, because I also want the flowers. To do what? To post. For what? My concern, guys, it's not with the ladies. It's not. I'm not subjecting my concerns to anyone. But if you really understand what I mean, is we've got a future waiting for us. Earlier on today, I was watching a video, and so this lady was twerking, right? So as she was twerking, so this guy asked the lady, and he was like, so how? Oh, he was like, so he was like, do you want to be a wife with this kind of behavior that you have? And the lady was like, oh fuck that, who, I don't care, all right, right, I'm still having fun, right? Like the type of lingo that goes about that kind of topic. Oh, I want to have fun. Who cares about being a wife right now? Blah blah blah. You just want to live the life. And she was like, I would want to be a wife in my 30s. And the guy was like, which guy do you think will want to wife you with the type of history that you have? Born. Uh, there's also this other guy who told me this other day. He was like, Doc, as much as food expire, women also expire. People also expire. If you don't take care of yourself, you will expire. And at that time when you want to be eaten, no one wants to eat you because you've expired. Right? So in that video, the guy was like, how do you expect someone to wife you with the type of history that you have? And worst part, we they expose themselves on the internet. And in Nami, one day I'll run to I have you as a lady, as my girlfriend, and I would like for you to become my wife. But now I have on social media now on the net that you've got a history that you've been rocking, my sister. Yo, you've been, yeah, you've had your time. You've yeah, yeah. I mean, even if they say someone changes, but the transition from what you were to what you want to be, it will take time, and it taking time, it won't need someone else, but it will require yourself in you to change, not from the outside perspective, because remember, with every behavior, your dog score, with most of the things that we do, like I always say, there is a spiritual connection to it. There is an energy that is also transmitted, that is also, you know, rotating. You understand? So you after you had that time, you've twerked, you've had like I don't know how many men, body count is on another level, it's hitting the roof. There's a certain phase that you have to go through to recover. Ka sekgowa ba di bitseng ba di bitseng kgane ka sekgowa ba re when you've done bad you need to ba re keng let me just search it real quickly. But like when you've done so much bad things and now you want to be a good person, what do they call it? um just a little bit, wait. um hmm, repent. Now you want to repent, and you want to recover, and you want to become that good person, because now you realize that like life is becoming serious, right? And you also want to be serious. But now remember that before you get someone to be serious with, you need to recover. And from, maybe let's say you aiming for 30 years to stop doing the whatever useless unnecessary behaviors that you're doing. You need extra time. You need more than 5 years to be single. More than 5 years for you to be sure that, you know what, I'm done with that. Then that's when, I mean, it's the laws of universe, right? That's how it works. You can't recklessly live for like 20 years or 20 something years, and within a year when you want to be serious. How will that happen? How will that transition itself? I mean, something that has become a habit, it's so difficult to change it. So changing it, you need more time. Even if it's not more time than what you are spent doing whatever you're doing, but you need some time, right? And from 30 years, you need like maybe 5 years to, you know, but you need some time. And then it's 35, 36, 37, you're getting older. You're not young anymore. You're an adult. You don't have anyone serious as yet. Let's say by 36, you get someone serious. That person has to make sure that you are the one. So he will live with you maybe for 5 years. Now you're like 40, you're not married as yet. Maybe it doesn't work out for 5 years and now you are 41. Eh? You 42, 43, you get someone, doesn't work out. Because also remember, you've done reckless things and you've hurt people. Now we go back to what? Karma. Karma wants you when you are so serious. Karma will look for you and it will find you when you want to be serious. Right? So this, I know it started from Valentine, this conversation, this talk, but these are just connecting points, right? That let's not take granted of this day that has been given to us, for us to use it usefully, so to make our relationship stronger, right? Let's not focus on what what the social media has, what the social media says, or what your your influencers say, or what influencers do. There's some men who there's some people who don't believe in love. They just believe in spending. They just like, they have the money, right? So they can spend, right? So let's not make it a triple down effect, because it then hinders you. When I was when as a genuine lady, as a person who's loving, now you want to take what that person is doing. A re tshwane bafethu. A re tshwane, and our journeys are not the same. In this life, our purpose is not the same. So if you want to follow the 90%, it's up to you. It's up to you. There's a time to play, guys. Honestly, I don't wanna lie. There is time to play. There is time to enjoy. There is time to make those mistakes, right? I'm also, I'm not saying this because I didn't, I never done any, any bad things or I never hurt anyone. I had my time. I had my time to play. I had my time. But if you look at me right now, you won't tell. You think that maybe I'm a good Samaritan. Hey, no. I've heard that time and I've seen and I saw, right? And I'm still seeing. That's why I was saying in this other video that I like up until now, I'm still paying. Karma is still dealing with me. Young child, Karma is still dealing with me. Of which I understand. Young child. It's that phase that I had to learn. I had to make a lot of mistakes, right? And even though at some point I didn't have enough, I felt like it was not enough for me. I overlapped. Young talk. So me overlapping now, it was a problem. Young talk. Because now, ish, this thing was supposed to be done back then, but now I'm still continuing with it. Right. And at that time when I wanted to be serious, now at that time when I was like, yeah, you know what, now you need to be serious about life. Because I need to spend half of my 20 years, like half of my 20s, at least building myself. This thing is coming back. Young child. And of which I understand. I understand. Alright. So hence I'm also coming out and saying, bona ke o reprimanda wena o leng da. Wena chiri wena outi. O nahana o kare life is nice. You can do whatever you do at any time. Be careful. Bona ibamo. Lighten up. Because look at what is happening now. Life is moving. Time is moving. Time is not moving like before. Like how it's moving now. It's not the same like how it has been moving before. Now it's moving fast, my brother, my sister. So you want to spend a lot of time doing things you don't understand, things that will cover your future, things that will bring you down in the future. You're coveting yourself. You're just and what will happen is, even if you don't pay for it, but your children might pay for it, your grandchildren might pay for it, and you'll be the one in pain. Have you ever been in a situation whereby you do something wrong and you are not the one to be punished, but the person who's punished is your child or your grandchild, and you see that the person is being punished for what you did? Do you know how painful it is? Do you know how painful that is? For someone to be punished for what you did. Someone whom you love. Eh? I would love la. Eh? So, Bagani, you might not take me serious, but at least take your life serious. Because what I'm sharing with you, it's my opinions here, but I believe it's so important for you to hear. I might not have a better way to say it out loud, but what I'm saying is so much important that you can take a little bit from what I just said and help yourself. You don't want to live in misery for life. because when you've lived your early 20s, you've lived your teenage life, it's been blissful, it's been nice, and then uh, you get to live your 30s, 40s, going up misery. I don't think you'd like for that to happen. According to me, I believe you'd want to live your adult life like, happily, peaceful. But with how we are living right now, I don't think we wish to live peaceful in the future. So let's be careful, bafethu. Arqapheleng more. We'll talk about. I won't delete this YouTube account. I'll still have it. 2025, yeah. 20 2030 2035. I'll still have this YouTube account. And I'll come back and we'll be talking about it. You'll tell me and I'll tell you. We'll remind each other. So otherwise, Bangan, be good and be blessed. For me too, like I always say, don't forget to pray and please take care of yourself. I'm out.